Hey guys, Xaryu here, and today I have one of the most epic games ever. At least the ending is insane. I'm so excited to show you guys this game. But anyways, last night I was actually queuing my alt mage. I got my alt to 2900 playing Windwalker Mage with Tellarine and May, and then I was queuing my main Windwalker Mage H-Pal and got to about 29 also. And I'm just like, holy crap, Windwalker Mage is actually back right now. Like, it's actually pretty freaking good still, for whatever reason. I don't know if I'm just playing better, or if just better strategies, or maybe MMR's just inflating, or what. But yeah, getting to about 2,900 on both of my mages in like one day. Maybe yesterday was just magical. I don't know. But anyways, this is like around 2,900 MMR. We actually got pretty close to 3k MMR last night, which is pretty freaking incredible. Anyways, so we're fighting this Boomy Ret Resto Druid, and like, it's a very non-standard comp, so I'm sure a lot of you are probably just like, dude, like, what are you playing, like 1900? Like, what are you fighting right now, Ret Boomkin? I swear this is hard for us, at least, because normally we like to kill healers. But as a Resto Druid, the Ret Pally is just going to sank him every time we go, which is basically a stun break on a 30-second cooldown. The Boomkin can peel. The Ret Pally can, you know, whatever, Trinket Sank, Off Heal, Bop, all of these things. So it's very, very scary. Right there, I did blink the full moon. Guys, if you want to blink a full moon, you actually, Lemus cheering 1500 bits. Thanks, Lemus. If you want to blink a full moon, you actually have to do it before the cast ends. Not right before the cast ends. When the cast is about 85%, then that's when you blink. Okay? So, I know a lot of people, including myself, have tried to blink things like full moon, chaos bolt, or whatever when it's already in the air. So the cast bar finishes and you blink, you have spell immunity, but it still hits you, okay? So if you want to blink a Chaos Bolt, if you want to blink a Full Moon, there's some spells like that in the game where you have to blink before the cast finishes. So about 85%, look at that Full Moon, blink about 85%. Right there I blinked through him, so it canceled the cast as well, but you guys get the point. So in general here, we like going Ret Pally. Ret Pally setups where we basically do an end cap on the healer, into a Hajj on the healer, with a leg sweep into a Fist of Fury onto the Ret, with a counterspell onto the Boomkin. Right there, I blinked Full Moon again. With a counterspell onto the Boomkin for Cyclone Peels or anything like that. And that's the key. That's what I've been doing differently. I've been using counterspells on our goes instead of using them on their goes. So what that means is, I mean, it depends on the comp, but a lot of the times I'd be like, okay, counterspelling Full Moon, because that's good to do generally. But I haven't been recently. I've been letting the full moons go off. I've just blinked the full moons, or line of sight the full moons, or let my partners blink, you know, let my partners line of sight. Let my partners do what they need to do to avoid the full moon. But don't waste my counterspell. What I'm using my counterspells on are for when we do our go, to lock a Cyclone, so we don't get peeled on our goes. And that's proving for Windwalker Mage to be a very nice strategy. So try that out, guys. If you're playing Windwalker Mage, just use your counterspells on your goes to peel, so you can't get peeled, if that makes sense. If you're fighting a Mage, you can lock a Polymorph. If you're fighting a Druid, you can lock a Clone. You know, any type of peel. So we got a end cap into leg sweep there, popping my orb, and I actually, right as I said that, I missed my counterspell, so I should have counterspelled that Cyclone there. There is a lot going on though in our burst windows, so sometimes, you know, I'm trying, say we're going in the Resto Druid, for example. I'm trying to sheep the red, I'm trying to target the Resto Druid, I'm trying to, you know, pop Icy Veins, Orb, Comet Storm, Ice Nova, counterspell, Arena 3. There is a lot going on, so it is very difficult to actually get that off. Like right here, that's kind of what we were trying to do, and I cannot believe, but he actually lives right there because of that Sank Iron Bark. He gets to like 1%. But that swap kind of makes us realize, look, we can kill this Resto Druid if we set it up perfectly. If I sheep the Ret Pally, we go onto the Resto Druid, and I lock out the Boomkin on our go, there's a good chance this Resto Druid can get 100 Ode. So that's kind of like, we have that in the back of our minds, but at the same time, we really like this Ret Pally as like a, you know, as a kill target, because we got his bubble in the opener. They're pretty, you know, generally pretty squishy. So yeah. I do use a lockout on that full moon right there, and to be honest, every time I did it, I wasn't like too happy about it. Like I was talking about it in our Q session. I was using counter spells onto other things, and I was like, I should have just used it on the clone, to be honest, you know? Like, I wasn't super excited about it. They actually overlap Sank and Trinket there. So Ret Trinket Sanked, but the Resto Druid also Trinketed. So that means the Resto Druid's a very, very nice kill option right now. I barely live right there. Pop into my second Ice Block. My Paladin and my Monk have pretty much been low this entire game, because Boomkin's like, they're not really playing Arena. They're doing some type of AoE dungeon raid or something. And, oh man, he gets so low here. He gets Sanked. The Fist of Fury is only like 0.1 second. I actually get lucky enough to spell steal that Bob, throw an Ebon Bolt at the Druid. He's getting so low, but he just won't go down. At this point, we're just like, alright, screw it. Just train the Druid. But he does manage to get away with that Vortex. We're not going to be able to catch up to him. So, we're pretty sad. We're pretty sad. This was our last game of the night, too. And we're like, come on, let's just get one more win. Get to sleep. We get this Ret Pal. He's so freaking low here. I'm spamming Sheeps. I actually get that half Sheep onto the Druid. Just spamming Frost Bolts. Get that quarter Sheep onto the Druid. And the Pally, we just can't get his bubble. We get a full Hajj, but we do get that Sank from the Hajj, which is very nice. He has no Trinket, no Sank. Look at this, guys. I have Icy Veins and Orb coming up. That's what you want to communicate. If you're the Mage right here, you're going to communicate, I have Icy Veins and Orb in 10 seconds. Let's do some damage. That's pretty much it. I have no ice blocks. I'm doing my best I can with line of sight. I am sacked. The Pally gets sheeped up. My Pally, look at this. Let me just pause this real quick so you guys can appreciate how low my Pally is. Look at that. My Pally is at 0% life, maybe 0.1% life, something like that. If you guys saw this on the stream last night, I was pretty much freaking out. And my Monk is also at like, what is that, 5% life or so, and I'm about half as well. Let me just play this for you guys. The most beautiful one shot. My Pally gets the bubble off. He pops his wings. He starts topping us all. Still a very sketchy ending here. The Boomkin does go down. And let's just replay that. Because that was just freaking beautiful. So right here, my Pally's very low. I'm like, dude, sheeping right off you. And then I'm like, all right, we just have to go. We in-cap the healer into a triple leg sweep, orb, counterspell the Boomkin, Comet Storm, Ice Nova, spam Ice Lance. And he does go down. We were all dead. And he does go down. One of the craziest freaking endings I've ever seen. My stream was actually going wild. I'll see if I can put that clip in there for you guys too. But yeah, this was awesome. My Pally ends up actually dying. But Seth and I do indeed 2v1 this Ret Pally, which is awesome. For a while we're like, dude, do we still lose to this Ret? But we do get him. Here it is. I'll go ahead and pause it there. So you guys can check out that scoreboard. As a Frost Mage, I'm not doing that much consistent damage, but I am getting in those burst windows, those peels when they're needed, etc. But there it is, guys. Craziest game. Give the video a big thumbs up if you liked it. Thumbs video down if you didn't. Let me know in the comments what you guys want to see for next time. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace! Orbing! Kill here! Kill this guy! No way!
Wait, I'm dead.
No. Kill the
I have to hit red to heal.
Kill this fucking guy!
Oh my god! No way, dude!
You're gonna fucking 2v1 us!
No fucking way! Brian, you're a god!
Holy shit.
That was the best!
1%
Yeah! That's so awesome! Now that is YouTube material. That was YouTube fucking material, man. What?